So I've bought this Captain America figurine. The packaging was quite complex, with two different moulded parts of plastic to place the figure in. But with the outer piece there is still remains of cardboard and that, which leads to questioning when it's separated for recycling. The back piece is printed and laminated on, but in terms of recyclability, that's okay. And then, as well as that, there's these two small pieces, the instructions, a small plastic tag that would go on the back of the box to make it less likely to break when it's on the hanger in the store. It's a bit unnecessary. The cardboard could just be thicker. It came with two pieces of tape, and then the figure itself, you can't move the legs, which is well, bend them at the knees, which is disappointing. But in terms of the movement, it's quite stiff, which is good for like posability. And then looking at the head, you can for some reason turn it all the way around. Slight movement up and down. The arms are quite good. You can sort of pull the shoulder to the side, spin that all the way around. Like there's a sort of plastic joint as well as a potential like ball joint inside there. The lower arm and the wrist turn, as well as being able to do that and posing it in different ways. Same with the other arm. But yeah, kind of disappointed that the legs don't turn inwards. That would have sort of allowed for some more interesting stances. It always seems like he's just standing. You can get him to sit, but that's not that interesting. But yeah, paint job is pretty good. High level of detail. About 4 different colours: brown, blue. Oh, actually no, you've got a bit of silver as well. So white, red, silver. So quite a complex amount of detailing. The mould is quite intricate, especially when it's like the sleeves. Actually, they're quite good. You can see the sort of part line just there, the mould. So yes, this would probably be like one whole moulded piece, then that would then clip in. Don't know if it shows. Yeah, so that joint's part of that there, and then it clips in. Is there anything else? Oh, what's it say on the bottom? Don't think you can see that. What's that say? Marvel. And then the other one says China, and a like barcode. There we go. And then 4 pieces at the bottom to place it on pre-existing parts and other stuff. Yeah. I'm also looking at the hand, moulded in a closed fist position. For some reason the other hand does not have this at all, which is a bit disappointing. But the idea is you take the shield and you just clip that in, and then there's no fitting or anything, it's just friction. And then you take the next piece and you just clip that in there. So it's all just held together by the friction of the plastic. The hand's solid in a way, slightly rubbery, but that's just how it's moulded. Yeah. Also got this lot cheaper toy from Wilko's. As you can see, there's 2 parts of the packaging, cardboard, and then like a case. It says here that it's potentially recyclable. The card is definitely, but then the plastic you have to check with. But I'm pretty sure in England you normally can. So you've got the figure, quite interesting actually, a lot of movement in the arm, so strange joint there. Don't know if the wrist can turn separate, no it can't, but yeah, so pretty good arm actually. Not sure about the face, but yeah, you can turn the head not all the way around like the Captain America, but there's a quite high degree of movement. In terms of the legs, a bit more. You get the movement in the knee actually, which is good. With the ball joint. Is it a ball joint? No, just a normal hinge. So you can actually put him in more interesting stances than the more expensive figure. The quality of the paint job isn't as good, and detailing looks very strange, but in overall terms of the toy it's pretty good. There's a screw in the back. Might actually try and take this one apart and see what's in it. Again, there's like a grip. Oh, you can stick that in the back, holster his gun, and then you've got a second one, which not quite sure how this is supposed to fit. If it does at all. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's not gonna go in there. Don't think the other hand will either. Well, that's a bit disappointing. You'd feel they would design the handle to fit the hand, but no, which makes this part of the toy obsolete, which is a waste. You can hold it like that, throw it at someone. See if you can hold the other gun actually. Sort of. Can't really aim it or hold the trigger, so yeah, not a lot of thought really into the size of the add-on as well as the part of the toy. Although it's interesting how it fits in the back and hides away that screw fit, which is quite good. Yeah, same with colour, it's all just black and then a little bit of printing on the front. But overall it's a decent toy, and say if they looked a bit more friendly, I guess you could have, there's different options. I don't think it'd attract the toy to a child as much, probably be like the bad guy. But in terms of size compared to the other one, it's a lot smaller, and the paint job isn't as good. But as toys go, this was very cheap and it's a well-made toy actually. Okay, let's see if we can take this one apart. So yeah, I'm going to try and unscrew it from the back. That's actually, yeah, it's going. Okay, so already this would be too complicated for a child to do. Don't know, is that in terms of product release then? Pull these apart. No. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that screw was actually. Does it take the waist off? Actually, that's quite interesting, how the whole waist turns, part of the toy. I'll have to try and split the split on it. See if I can get that down there. There we go. health and safety says no, but there we go. Okay, so we're starting to pry it apart a bit. I don't think this toy is going back together after, but that's fine. There we go. So it's quite easy to separate that neck piece with a knife, but obviously you don't want the child using a knife. Not that this product would need disassembly now that I've took the screw out, it's all made of the same plastic. But if an arm was to break or you did want to alter it in some way, then you could attempt to do so. Oh, there we go. So yeah, got arm, seems to be held together with like a weird slight hinge. Broke one of the pins on it, but in terms of the kind of pull the legs, now I'm going to braid the window. This plastic up here. Get a screwdriver down there. Need a thinner screwdriver. Use a chisel, perhaps. So in terms of tools, I've already used 4. There we go. So yeah, these actually, once they're apart, snap off quite easily. Don't know. I wonder if I could pull that head apart. Don't know if it'd be worth it. But in this thing, you've got 2 legs, arm, hinged there, body there, which is already very similar to how I did my concept sketch. So you could, the child, if this was bigger as well, they could put this together here. They've designed their legs, and then you can rest that down, put the head there. Maybe the design can incorporate some sort of frame to hold this all in place while doing this, because it's quite fiddly, although the product would definitely be bigger. But this isn't designed to be taken apart by the child. And then clip that in. Now, yeah, and then I can put this. So I've already broken all the existing like glues and fittings, but it should be strong enough to, yeah. Products. Legs are holding up fine. Yeah, that screw in the middle is actually keeping it all together, which just proves my design would work, which is good. But yeah, I'll take this apart and take a picture of it.